Welcome everyone, this is Pineleaf News for our first look at 1.9. This is a snapshot, meaning this is a test version of 1.9. It's part of the first snapshot group, where I don't know what the exact rules on how they do snapshots and the like, but I get the impression that they create snapshots on Wednesday, and if there are significant bugs, they post updates for them on Thursday and Friday, which is what they did here. So this is Friday's build. My guessing is that there will be later snapshots that would be done after that. This is the offhand slot, which is one of the new things for 1.9. But first thing we want to do right now is to do some crafting so I can have the basic necessities. And that'll require some sticks. Good. And let's get an axe, a pickaxe, good. A sword never hurts. In fact, a sword is a great help. Axe, pickaxe, and sword. A hoe, I can wait till later. So that'll be it for the moment. I'm sure I'll know I forgot something, but for now, I want to have enough wood in order to survive the night. So this is our... Oh. No, I want to use the axe, not the... Good grief. At least I'm not going to be in want of wood at the start, considering that the first tree I get to is a dark oak, and dark oak, if I need to say anything about them, they provide you plenty of wood. I remember one of my main worlds, in my skirmish world, I started thinking that dark oak was a rare commodity until I started trying to get some. Then, voila! I had more than I could ever use. Alright, now this is plenty of wood to have so far. So now I got to do something with this. What I really need to do is to see if I could find some a source of coal, or at least a source of cobble. Now I heard a zombie around here somewhere, because we got a couple of dark spots around here, so obviously I am going to have to deal with. That's the disadvantage of a dark oak forest, is that it can get dark. It's not only the oak that's dark. I'm probably going to have to just build a shelter as it is and not worry about light, which means I'm going to have to get through a night of mobs coming at me from all over the place. Hang on, what is this? No, that's just a giant mushroom. Ah, yes, this is what I'm looking for. Good. This is a nice place to shelter in one's first night. And coal. Perfect. Now what I really would like to have found is some sheep. Yeah, that means I'm still going to have to go through the night if I don't have any sheep around. But you can't have everything at your start. Yeah, you can. Alright, actually, I might as well continue along the way and just... Now, I do have some cattle, so I won't be in... How much cobble do I have? Absolutely no cobble? Alright, let's take care of that. That's not a good sign when I start hearing that sound. Alright. Time to start digging in for my shelter. When I start hearing sounds like that from the interface, it means, okay, it could get night soon. I think, actually that was the noon bell, but means that half my time is up. Alright, now let's get some of this up and throw some of these into my offhand. Use my offhand for something. No. I want... Yeah, the torches go there. Yeah, alright. So, yeah, the torches are there, and... Yeah, getting used to this offhand stuff. Let's throw that there. Good. And let's dig in a little bit further so that I can have a nice safe location. Now, dark oak door. Right, so I'm going to have to create a door here. I haven't heard any baas, so I don't think there are any sheep in the area. I don't want to cover that up, so therefore we will... Yeah, I just can't resist coal. Doesn't matter how far I am along the game or anything like that. I see coal, I mine it. It's just one of those quirks I have. Alright. Okay, good. And we'll throw some cobble here. Good. Give me a crafting table. Dark oak planks. And I've got a door. I don't want a plank. Silly. I have no trouble getting used to doing stuff with one hand. Two hands is even tougher. Alright. Well, that's not going to do very good. That is not going to do at all. Alright. Do over. Because what I really want is to be able to... Alright, let's put this here. I'll upgrade my pickaxe in a moment. Good! Now I have a shelter for the night. Now that's complete, I could worry about other little things, like... Getting a chest? Well, getting a chest shouldn't be too difficult. I have plenty of wood. Unless, of course, I use it all up. Alright, there we go. Okay. One chest. All our basic, nice necessities of life. And one furnace. Not sure what I'll do with the furnace yet, but I'm sure I'll come up with something for it. Anything else? Oh, wait a moment. There's sand out here. That's something to do with the furnace. And now I remember what the other tool I needed was. A shovel! That's right. Everybody's favorite. And let's do some digging. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not going to worry about too much more than that. Let's just get enough for one round in the furnace. Good, and so we'll cook that up. So far, not much has changed. As you can see, that's the big thing to note about here is what's changed and what hasn't. The world looks pretty much the same style as you would expect in a new Minecraft world. Now this is my third attempt at doing one snap. I did one with The very first snapshot, that didn't come out too well because it was the very first snapshot, so there were tons and tons of bugs involved. I tried one with this snapshot right here, but I was thrown into a world that was nothing pretty much but water and two very tiny islands that had absolutely no trees in it. I would say worst world ever. It was just not a good place if you wanted to be able to get anything done. So I thought you didn't want to see me drown about 5 times. Therefore, I created this little place, and hopefully this will work out a little bit better. Though at the moment, I am going to have to deal with an invasion for the night. I know what. You probably don't want to watch me here, hunkered inside, waiting. So what we'll do is I will pause for a moment, and when it's morning, I'll come back and see what happens in the inevitable fight, since this is the combat update. Welcome back, everyone. It is now getting along into dawn. During the night, I did a little digging. I found a small amount of iron. I was able to create myself an iron sword. I've got 2 additional ingots, which I'll save here just in case something nasty happens. So I didn't hear the sounds of any zombies or anything like that, so does that mean I'm not going to run into anything this morning, or what? You would think something would have come around. So you got to be careful, because sometimes hearing nothing scares me even more, because that might mean that there's a creeper around, because I never hear a creeper until it jumps up on you and explodes. So let's get along. Oh, I have to worry about eating. That's the next thing to worry about. Oh, sheep. And I need to find some sheep. Surely there must be some sheep in this world somewhere. And if there's some sheep, I want to shear them rather than kill them, so that's what I could do with the other 2 iron bars. Because that's the one tool you cannot make out of cobble, so I mean, I could make do with stone tool. Oh, well, okay. Skeletons! Skeletons! I need skeletons! Whew. Ouch! 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 I think pork chops are just came onto the menu. Alright, now let's go and make some dinner. It'll be a very inefficient use of fuel, but at this moment, I don't care. Right now, I just need something to eat and something to help with my health a little bit. Good. Whew, that was nasty. Alright, let's have that. And breakfast. Good. And I'm hoping that, yeah, that'll bring my health back up a little bit. Good. Unfortunately, oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's I might as well turn that into charcoal then. Alright, skeletons. They're a real pain because, well, you saw there. Can't reach a skeleton, you wind up getting yourself killed. Alright. Now, what I want to do is to find some sheep. I've got some of the basics I need to survive. That's a rather... must be a... Actually, no, that might just be a tree up there. Yeah, it's probably a mushroom or a tree. Alright. Nothing all that unusual. So up this way. Actually, before I do that, I want to make sure I... minus 167, 122. I'll probably forget it anyway. But I could always review the episode later on if I need to find it at a later time. I am surprised with how little spawn during the night. I'm also surprised at how little sheep there is. Not fond of sheepless worlds. In fact, I think this is the first world I could think of where I've had sheep before I have had... Okay. Where I found my first sheep before... I mean, had my first shears before I had my first sheep. Let's get this. I want to get this big mushroom. Not too sure the most efficient way to grab a mushroom. Actually, don't you need a cooking pot for a mushroom or a bowl? Actually, if it's a bowl, then it's no problem because bowls are made of wood, if I remember correctly. How many big mushrooms do I have? 4 mushrooms there and 3 of those. This is if I'm remembering the recipe properly. Because I really... No. Actually, I don't know if there's a proper tool for grabbing mushrooms. But alright. I can at least test this recipe to see how it works. Because I don't think I've ever successfully made mushroom soup before. And it's a good idea and a test world seems to be a good way to test something like that. Alright, let's go into here. Now see if I understand this correctly. So first I'm going to need I think I need to do this. Makes 4 bowls? Hee! Mushroom stew. Okay. That's good to know. That means then... Oh, they're not stackable! Okay. Well, that's... I guess good to know. So you just have to make them when you're about to eat them, I guess. But I guess it's better to know now than to find out when I'm in the field. Alright, now I need to find ways around here. Look, this seems to be a good way to hold off for now. I'll go around doing a little bit of exploring. And when we return next time, either with this build or perhaps with a later build, assuming the next snapshot doesn't completely blow this all up, then we can see whether or not I survived. And you may be wondering, why am I using a completely different world for this? Well, that's because snapshots are not good for the health of your world. You figure something's going to go wrong, and you'd rather go wrong with a new world that you don't have a big investment in rather than an old one. But do I manage to find anything interesting here? Do I survive? Do I get killed by a skeleton? Is that a cavern down there? We'll find that out in the next episode of Piney Plays Minecraft 1.9 Test.